to thank you all for coming over to Coffee with Tammy. And yes, I have my coffee. And it is real coffee. I know, right? Oh my goodness. So grab your coffee, your water, your tea, your liquor, and let's have a talk today. Okay? You know, guys, I thank you for all the loving, kind comments that you all left about my son and my granddaughter, for the prayers and the well wishes and even information. So many of you hit me up on the email and gave me information about what I could do to maybe help them. But the amount of prayers that have gone out, I so appreciate it. So for today's video, I want to talk about an update on what's going on with my son and my granddaughter. Before that video ever hit, the day before that video hit, my son and granddaughter, my granddaughter had got out of the psych ward, the hospital, and my son and her moved in with their best friends, his best friends, a husband and a wife. Both of them work with children. The wife works for CPS in the way of abused children. My son's nickname for her is Baby Snatcher. They have a good relationship, but it's kind of funny. But anyhow, she works with child protective custody. Her husband works with underprivileged children, like my middle son does. So they have offered for my son and my granddaughter to stay in their home for 30 to 60 days while he gets things settled with my granddaughter and her issues. And then they're going to help them get a house. My son, he was evicted over a girlfriend that he had. I actually had a GoFundMe for them. My son has a tear in his heart. He had brain matter in his blood. Heart matter in his blood. But anyway, that's on my other channel way back there last year. That happened last December. But anyhow, the money that came in wasn't a whole lot, but it did help him. But she never paid the rent. She never paid the car note. So when she left, the car got repossessed, and he got kicked out of his house. So with that eviction on his credit now, he may not be able to get a house, but that couple will help him. So all the prayers and everything that have gone out, I so appreciate it. Just pray that he and his daughter will find housing, is what I ask. But they're doing really good. They did put my granddaughter on an antidepressant. An antidepressant when she first went in. She was there over 14 days. And the reason they kept her that long, besides all the psych tests that they give them, is because they had to watch her on the medicine that they had put her on. I know I had a few of my subscribers worry about suicidal tendencies with some of the depression medicines. And you guys, I have to say that I was on antidepressants probably 20 years ago. I was on them for my PTSD when I had a narcissist. And the fact is, sometimes they help. It doesn't mean it's a life sentence being on antidepressants, but it does help in that time. As they give my granddaughter tools to work toward her depression, I think that she'll be eventually able to wean her way off of those. I did. And with that being said, I have to say that my son doesn't discipline in the way of hitting. My son disciplines in the way of taking away her flip phone and or canceling her time out with her friends. At the age of 15, yeah, we know not to hit children that old. You shouldn't have to hit them after the age of 2. And aside from slapping their hand at the age of 2, you shouldn't really have to hit children. But with that being said, I do believe in a good spanking. I don't think it's a way of harming children. I think it teaches them right from wrong. Something a generation that we're in right now don't get. I mean, we have all these kids out there with black masks attacking old people, just damaging people's properties, and going home and living in their parents' house. In my day, I would have got my butt busted. Disrespecting an adult in that manner. It just shows the difference between today and yesterday. So know that if my granddaughter isn't where she said she is supposed to be, and she's 3 hours late, she deserves to be disciplined. I don't care what anybody says. I absolutely don't. It's for her well-being and for everybody else's. Because what if she was abducted? We read about it every day, young girls being abducted. How would my son know? If she wasn't where she said she was going to be and she was 3 hours late, how would he know? How is he to teach her how important it is to be truthful? It would have been just a phone call. So at the time that this all went down, it was over that issue. He took her cell phone away, and he took a breakfast luncheon away with her boyfriend. That's when my granddaughter decided to self-harm. See, my granddaughter self-harms when she's disciplined. And discipline, the word itself, doesn't mean hitting. Just saying. So anyway, I hope this update helps. It gives you a little bit of view of who I am. And, you know, just because I'm over here to have coffee doesn't take away my opinion. Just saying. Hope you guys have a great day. I am going to make homemade creamer on this channel. I'll be making that in the next couple days. It'll probably be the next video after this one that hits. I want you guys to enjoy. It's one of my favorite things. Anyway, have a great day. Remember to love yourself, because if you don't love you, ain't nobody gonna love you. Go get your nails done. Get your hair cut. Feel good about yourself. Bye-bye.